Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to the stream. You've been very patient for the 7 minutes that you have been say you're waiting, so I appreciate you guys letting me take my time to fix this. I have changed how my mic is set up at the moment, so the current setup, you might hear me rustle around for a second. You may hear my keyboard. And the reason why is because the audio quality from my voice is only guaranteed if my mic is sitting in a certain kind of way with certain editing done to it. I need to mute it just so I can do this without hurting your ears. Now that's sorted. You will be semi-hearing my keyboard clicks when I speak. You shouldn't hear, for the most part, them when I do not talk, so that should be helpful. I'm going to test my audio monitoring for a second, so just bear with me. You might hear it. How's that quality? It works perfectly. Awesome. Perfect. Cool. All right. That is the most of our scuffness for the stream. I hope. You never know. Yeah. It just be that way, I guess. I'm really trying super extra hard to make sure that this stream goes really well because I gotta actually introduce what's going on. Alright, you guys can hear the audio. Perfect. So, Wintermute releases episode 5, which I have been waiting for almost 2 years. In 9 days? I don't know if I'm gonna manage to be able to get through the entirety of 4 episodes in 9 days. That is a lot of streaming, and I'm hopeful that a manic episode spikes and I can manage to stream for several hours a day. Maybe multiple times a day. If I just end up doing this one start of the playthrough and do nothing, we might just skip all 4 episodes and end up at episode or at stream like episode 5, because we've done a Wintermute playthrough before. We'll just do 5 on the 31st and then come back to the rest. And then the stream order in the playlist will reflect that. I'll reorder it, so that jump eventually will be filled in. If we manage to make it through however many episodes, by the time that happens, you'll just see the gap. But we are going to play on the 31st episode 5, regardless of how this goes. If there's too big of a gap, I'll put it as a separate stream folder, actually. I should probably do that. If there isn't, then there we go. I might have some companions on these streams that will be chatting during, and I might not. I'm not the chattiest at 9 o'clock at night, but I have only a certain amount of days that I can do this in. So here we are. I hope that's understandable. I'm still sending out stream notifications, as one does. When you are a lovely YouTuber. This is not the most clickbaity stream title I have ever had. I mean, I don't really clickbait, but you get the idea. But I don't know. It should get some viewage, maybe. I don't know. You keep hearing the audio go in and out. It's because I'm adjusting the audio. I will be listening to YouTube in the background of this video, which is probably not good for quality, but I'm bored easily, and it's late. My meds are not in full effect. I want to listen to music at the same time as us chatting. Gonna be real with you here, my guys. Also, I hope you guys love the thumbnail, because I put a lot of effort into it, you know? Make sure that the window cap. Let me just make sure that that's okay. That's sorted. Got it. Oh yeah. Welcome to the stream. This is Adbox here. If you've never met me before, hi. I'm your friendly neighborhood coffee god. I have some coffee here. I'm gonna need more, so we're gonna have a coffee intermission in about an hour, maybe less. That's the last of the coffee. We're gonna need an intermission soon for that. So I'm gonna start off the playthrough, and we're gonna get through the start part, and then I'm probably gonna step away for 5 minutes to make some coffee. I've been sleeping most of the day, so even though I'm maybe 2 hours into being awake, I don't have a lot of energy left on my meds, so we're just gonna do what we do. Let me open the stream on my iPad for you guys' convenience, so I can read the chat. Hello, who's watching? Nice to see you. Whoever it is. Feel free to chat in chat. I like talking to chat. I love talking to chat, in fact. It's one of my favorite activities, and it's the only thing that makes these playthroughs, like, listenable to people. My voice is kind of obnoxious, but bear with me a little here. Let's listen to something. You guys won't be hearing this. It won't let me. You know, I've been having this issue recently where the stream is not allowing people to chat in it. It is not the first time this has happened. I know someone else who has this problem. Let me see if I can fix it. I'm not certain as to why it does that specifically, but I don't know. Anyone can comment? No moderation. It doesn't say there's any chat moderation. Anyone can send messages. Live chat reply. Should be set. Hold on, let me just do this. Save, and then put it back up. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to fix the chat for the people who can't talk. For some reason it works sometimes. I'm not certain as to why. You should be able to talk into chat. Now? Give it a try. I had to open in YouTube rather than the link. Welcome to the stream, Kevin. I know who you are. I'm not gonna dox your name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For all 3 people watching right now, thank you for coming, and thank you for coming, Kevin. Nice to see you. You might be able to hear my keyboard and my chair, my squeaky ass chair, in the background when I talk. The goal of what I've set myself to on my mic is so you don't hear it while I'm not talking. We'll see how well that works. Okay? Oh, yeah, this is a YouTube app thing. You have to, in order to chat, you have to have the proper YouTube open. Anyway, I don't have anything else, so I'm gonna put my YouTube music on in the background. You guys will not hear this because I have audio capture on, so don't worry about it. We will be playing this game. We've been sitting on the menu for a bit. Thank you for coming through. Seriously, this is just gonna be chilling. Playing this game. Though I am listening to some of the most hardcore anime music right now while we're playing. Oh, shit. This is the previous playthrough. Quit. We're starting a new one for this. If you can hear my music at any point, please let me know. Copyright will come and kill me. Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, I've played that already. Okay, we're gonna start a new one. See, this is difficult, and we're not gonna be able to get through it fast enough to catch up, so we're gonna actually just go to normal. I do this on my own. I'd do this on my own as a fun thing. Maybe in the distant future, we might rehash this. Walk down a roadless. Free the weed bar. I can't. YouTube will come for my toes. I'm so sorry. I wish. I can show you the song I'm listening to though, or rather, say what it is. It's Rena Craving a Hack official lyric video. I have decided this is going to be the soundtrack for an animation I'm working on very slowly. Unfortunately, yes. Alright, we're gonna do Cable Survivor. We'll just say let's play because it's got less characters. I'd name it something fun, but then I'll lose track of which one it is. Please do like the video, and if you have not subscribed yet, please do. Oh, fuck. Oh no! I tabbed away from it. Quit. Let's try this one more time. I didn't do that. I guess it's exactly the amount of characters. I want you to be able to see the full intro. Technical difficulties happens with these streams every time. Here's the very aesthetic intro sequence. You have to see it like full justice. The music soundtrack for this game is amazing. This is a winter survival game with a story mode that I adore. And I love the style it is, because this came out in 2014. And I've waited 12 years for the story mode to complete, which was promised in their Kickstarter before I bought it. I bought it in 2016, 17, I think? Nah, probably 2018. 2018. It is an old game, but its style helps it live far past what other games would have. It does have a couple little bugs, but I mean, they're a very tiny studio, and they make these games with a lot of love, and I can't fault them on that. For the DLC for this game, they polled the community on what to do for it, because they needed more funding as a studio to keep the lights on and keep developing the free survival mode version of the base game. And I voted for them to do the DLC, and they also reduced the price at the start if you bought in early for the DLC, and as opposed to what the purchase cost of it was at the end of it. So they had 12 months of a roadmap for DLC plans so they can continue funding the studio, and then split up their production between the Wintermute final episode survival mode and the DLC. So sorry. Small studios have made some of them, but my favorite zombie games on Steam is 7 Days to Die on there. Yeah. I bought the DLC when it first came out. I really love this game. Ah, yes, the plane crash. You love to see the plane crash. This is actually, I think it's my favorite game of all time. Yeah. See, that injury he gets, I am uncertain how he does most of the shit throughout the rest of the game. That is one hell of an injury. It must have missed every single tendon and nerve in his hand.
On the way. I'd better get a fire going before the pipes freeze up again.
This is basically a tutorial. I really wish you could skip it, but at the same time... Oh, my sensitivity is really high. Let me just... You don't need it for the... The aim sensitivity might be worse, but... Yeah, that was really high and really jarring for you guys, so... Let's not do that. So this is basically a tutorial version of Wintermute, where you start... You do, 2 things, and then you pick up what is effectively a starting perk in the game. The starting perk is, actually, starting supplies. It's where you pick one of the bags of supplies of different types. I'll show you in a second, once we get there. Once it lets me free. I don't like how the FOV is.
Great Bear Island. Dad used to fly there all the time. He said it used to be beautiful. Not much reason to go there these days, since the quakes and all.
You need the lore. We're gonna get to the tutorial and then I'm gonna show you all the details. I don't like the FOV like this, so we're gonna save the game real quick. Overwrite. Confirm. We're gonna override that previous one. Okay, options. display. Let me see what this does. That's a little bit more jarring. Yeah, no, that's actually worse. How do they say it helps with motion sickness? It does not, even a little bit. Where is the... You know, the image filter settings are pretty fun. Herbal tea. Actually, do not remember what it asked me to do. There we go. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to make tea here, so I'm just gonna make tea. I need water. Alright. I accidentally did that. That was my bad. You can pick this up before it's done. Alright. There. Alright, it wants me to explore the hangar more. You're cold, start a fire. Like, what? I can't remember exactly all the details of what you're supposed to do. Well, let's look at the menu for a second. Alright, I want to get this. Alright, it wants to give you a select expedition.
Well, here we
Far
are.
Cry style got a wound rip.
Your best flights may be behind you.
Far Cry style got a
Still
wound rip
beautiful to me.
something out good as.
And anyways,
Yeah.
you're all I've got.
Yep.
I'd sure love to
that's
give you
exactly all
one
that
last
is.
great adventure.
Sorry, my iPad just screamed, "I'm dead! Please charge me!" I was drawn for a bit, and it has decided to perish battery-wise. Don't know why. I don't... See, I'd bring chips to eat while we're doing this, and I really should, but you're gonna hear me eating. Fine, we're gonna get chips, you're gonna get the funny... Have chips and cookies. Hopefully it sounds funny when I walk far away from the mic. You guys are gonna love this playthrough of me just bouncing around like, and I'm crying. Moving cats. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. I got some sneaks. I have some water, because the coffee can take a seat for a second. And, I have a headache, so you're gonna hear the crunchy much. Let me know if that's annoying. Alright.
I don't remember needing my parka this early in the season. It seems to get colder every year.
Let's poke all the things that Mackenzie wants us to. Release my mouse, please! Uh-oh, I got my mouse stuck. Let me fix this. There we go.
Getting pretty late in the day. Guess I could take a nap. Cheap electric crap. Never works when you need it. Damn, I was right. Pipes froze up again.
You didn't notice that? I hear nothing. You don't hear it when I crunch? That's perfect. That means I can crunch all I want. Can you hear me open this box?
Who could that be?
Nom, 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 nom. My headset's on backwards. That's why I can't hear shit. Finally, the tutorial's over. Loud.
Let's see. Two people
shit.
plus enough.
I wish it. Why? Why did it do that? One moment. Anyway.
Cheap electric crap. I don't remember needing my parka this early in this.
Broke all the things.
Here we are, old girl.
Broke what?
Your best flights may be behind you.
I tapped through the,
You're still beautiful to me. And anyways, you're all I've got. I'd sure love to give you one last great adventure.
Yeah, sure you would. Broke all the things.
Damn, I was right. Pipes froze up again. Getting
Not
pretty late in the
sleeping
day.
enough, huh?
Guess I could take a nap.
Let me just save here so I don't have to do this again. Because I screwed this up. I ended up tabbing out and it actually tabs through the damn story.
Who could that be?
Which is nice if you want to, but I don't want to.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie
I
speaking.
told her not to come up. I told her you couldn't fly in this weather. For once, will you not be so damn
Whoa,
stubborn and
well,
listen?
slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about?
She just showed up. Said you'd see her. Said you'd fly her north. I know you need the money. The weather service...
It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Huh.
Hello, Will.
She's
What are you
white
doing
as
here?
snow.
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. I know.
Nom.
And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great
and
Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know,
You just said
but I have to
someone
get
is
there.
sick.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is one way
Mackenzie,
to reconnect to your own. Yeah.
Will, I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions. Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
She's not in the place to demand this.
The weather out there is bad. Bad. But it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost. All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
How about my pretty green eyes?
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. the worse what we'll get. Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because it's not.
Because I'm not.
Question everything. Ask nothing.
Throw your bags in the plane.
Yes.
I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's going to be a rough ride.
My entertainment of a long-ass cutscene while I munch on chips because my hands aren't even on the keyboard. Nom nom nom.
Let's see. 2 people plus enough fuel to get us out to Great Bear and back leaves... almost no capacity for cargo.
Surprise, surprise. Your plane is
If we're too heavy,
is the
we'll burn
size
through our fuel
of a
before we get
submarine.
there. I'll have to be careful about what else I take with me.
Specifically the one all those billionaires went to go see the Titanic and fucking died. No, I feel like we're on theme here. No comment on what I mean by that. Now, let me fix the cutscene audio because that was really loud. Really fucking loud, man. Jesus Christ. Why is the cutscene audio so fucking loud? My ears genuinely almost bled while that. Oh, lol. Is that reference too niche? It might be too niche. What?
Astrid trapped the mysterious
Alright, so
case.
here's our perks. We got the first aid
Astrid
kit,
definitely
emergency
doesn't want to
food,
talk
and
about
distress.
what's inside. The distress pistol kit... But I'd hate to end up in an emergency situation with water. Astrid's a doctor, so we're covered there. But probably best to have some extra meds just in case.
See that's priming you, right? To believe that you won't need this, and that fucks you over, right? Because I feel like that dialogue option kind of fucks any of the newer players over because they don't know that you probably will need this and Astrid is not going to be there. So patch every one of your boo-boos every 5 seconds. It's a solo game, bro. So this is amazing for any predators, and that's really important because it's the one thing that always kills me is the fucking predators. Every fucking time. They shred my clothes, they shred my gear. So I usually pick those. But I'll show you the other options. You got emergency food. Bro, I can eat cattail stalks, I don't need this. I can find shit in the trash. This is not... Anyone who chooses this, you're gonna get a rude awakening of, oh, I never needed this in the first place, right? You can make bandages out of a lot of stuff. You spawn in a place that sucks, but it's not very far away from what sucks. So if you have any map awareness or any familiarity with the story mode, this is not a good choice. So at the end of the day, you pick this. Yes, driving a sub with a PS2 controller would run exactly 1 time. Because you wouldn't be doing it again. So we're gonna pick the distress pistol. Like we have every playthrough of this game. Yep. I'm actually curious what knowledge of people he has about Astrid. Literally nothing. Alright. Grab your jacket. After I put this in the plane. Bonk.
Just need to grab my parka and we can go.
Alrighty. Away we go. Into the next cutscene. It is a very pretty game.
I see you're still wearing it.
Huh? Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh.
They did write this in a way that makes it
I just forgot to
super
take it off.
sappy.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher? Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance
Munch,
doctor?
munch, munch.
That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay?
You don't want.
I'm
She
not
steals the
here to
ring?
fight,
Yeah.
really.
I think about him all the time, you know?
I think they lost his son or something. That's my game theory. We never really
I know you do.
find out more about that. Well, at least we haven't yet.
But
I
I
haven't
did.
played episode 5, obviously.
The choice
That
I
comes
made.
out on the 31st.
I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not.
It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to
Mackenzie,
say.
not now. There's.
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
Rude.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
This crash, I have no idea how either of them fucking survived. Bermuda Triangle of the North. Bermuda Triangle of the North. I would say so if this probably wasn't a worldwide phenomenon. That's our best guess, though. This injury, there's no way he can do half of the shit he can do throughout the game with that injury. How are his fingers moving?
Must have gone right through the windshield.
No kidding. And you fell like
My fall.
5 stories, and what tree?
Mostly.
Oh yes, your entire body just crashed 4 trees. Now, I'm gonna do this real quick. Yeah, fucking hell. Oh, yeah. I'm fairly certain his neck should be somewhere about 10 feet to the right. This game, the writing in the early part, the story's fine. The dialogue in that first scene is a little rough around the edges. It's like there's a slight difference between how people talk and how they talked. And it's like, it's for dramatic effect, I'm aware, but that's like newbie writership. It gets better. Significantly better. They improve over the next couple episodes. It's totally serviceable now. That's my only beef, and it makes me chuckle every time I watch that episode. That's the comment I had for the cutscene, but I didn't want to open my big fat fucking mouth while they were talking. Because you guys actually want to hear people talk, and not just me yapping. Use the first aid kit to stop the blood loss. Let me remember the freaking controls. We're gonna do blood loss here. Bandages do that. Like a romance drama.
This cold.
Yes. Right. Mackenzie, I hate to break it to you. But good luck. I'm gonna pick up as much shit as I can. Because it's gonna be hard to find stuff in a bit to keep a fire running. Just all this shit, and we'll sort through it in a second.
Damn, that's smarts.
New objective, start a fire. Okay, here's our radio dial. It's space. We have 10 matches. Hold on. I have a... Oh, my health bar is... I started out pretty shit. That bodes about similar to how it usually is. We're gonna spend a couple minutes harvesting this. Just for a second, because I don't want to waste the newspaper.
Hurts a bit, but I'll make it.
Hush, Mackenzie. I'm focusing. Let's pick the thing with the highest success rate. A book. Welcome to the stream, whoever else is watching. You're gonna listen to me munch on chips while Mackenzie takes forever to start a fire. Once again. Nom nom nom. Hurry
Oh,
up!
it feels so good. I need to rest up.
Yeah, it's totally likely she survived in one piece. 110%. She's not dead or anything. Don't worry about it. Is someone breaking in, Cat?
Astrid hasn't come looking for me. Which means she can't come looking for me.
Sure. Are you sure she even gives a fuck about you?
Because she's hurt. Or worse.
Are we sure?
I'd better get back up to the crash site.
That is not me saying that, like, knowing anything. Honestly, I've played through the entire series so far before the thingy, before the newest episode, and I still haven't confirmed nor denied how she feels about him past a handful of dialogue options that imply maybe. I would say she does. Okay. I'm being obtuse right now. Give me all the sticks. Oh, I need water. It's empty. Anyway, oh yeah, go this way. I mean, we did just fall from like... What would you say that is? 3 stories?
I
Maybe.
could probably climb that.
Please don't do that.
Cold is making my
Damn,
head
I
feel
hate it
thick.
when you do that. Stop taking my view. I'm done with the cutscenes. I just want to be free. Harvest rose hips. I hate these rose hips that end up spawning here because if you accidentally press the climb button that is kind of close to it, it forces you to go down and drives me insane when I'm harvesting this. These are useful. They make a painkiller. Do you often find them at big... You find them at quest areas, right? In corners and near like...
I'm gonna make it.
Area, like paths, like you know, trails, like designated trails where you like climb up areas like this. You find them a lot there in this game.
I'll die if I don't drink
I
something.
don't know. I think trails are what they would be called. It's where it's pre-designated paths, like throughout the maps, where you would go to travel between locations. Yeah, it's stuff like that. You'll find them on land markers and stuff for those. Of course, the maps don't have them set in stone, but like the developers had an idea.
Finally.
Ah! No! Let me free! No! I hate it when that happens. See, that's exactly what I hate about those being there. Mackenzie, you're feeling exactly how I do. No, give me the rose hips.
Thank you.
The developers had an idea of what they want you to do when you move between locations, or other different paths you can take, and so they'll put them vaguely adjacent to them.
Wait. My plane. Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl. This isn't how things were supposed to end.
This is your one last hurrah. You're not dead. So,
I've been looking for
not your
you.
fucking blessings, I guess. Yeah, no.
Astrid's pack.
Her stupid backpack. Which she didn't take with her. Oh, I'm still freezing. And she didn't take this out! Is she dead? Let's find out. I know the answer to this question, so do half my viewers. Hello, welcome to the stream! I'm not spoiling shit.
Whatever's in this case,
Ish.
Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
That would make you her errand boy, wouldn't it there, Mackenzie? How do you feel about being your ex-wife's bitch again, huh? Maybe that's why they divorced. Bro was married to a baddie doctor, right? And then she ran off, and then he didn't chase her. Also, here's the flare gun we took before. You don't get a lot of bullets, but you'll pick up more. Nice. I'm gonna end up getting over-encumbered by the sheer quantity of sticks I am picking up. I do not care. They are mine. I think that's true. You can destroy these crates and sometimes they'll have stuff in them, but I don't actually have the health for it right now. Can't remember if there's anything else around here. Alright. I remember correctly. We're gonna drink this real quick, so I stop losing health. She harvests his liver? Yeah. I'm sure. See, you find these around quest areas. Specifically in Wintermute, definitely.
She definitely passed through here.
No kidding!
And in a hurry.
Can you stop dragging my attention away? I hate it when it traps my eyes. I know there's no other way I'd actually fucking notice that, but... Can we pretend? Stick. Mini stick. If I don't get enough sticks, I end up having to come back through here and getting more. And I don't like doing that, so we're just gonna grab all the sticks. Stick. How many pounds of sticks do we have? You wanna find out? Let's find out. That's wrong. How many pounds of sticks? 11 pounds. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna get some of these because they're nice, and I'm gonna show you exactly how they're nice. Nope, wrong one. You see those bunnies? You see those bunnies? Those delicious looking pieces of meat. These rocks are used for them. I'm actually really shit at throwing in this game. I'm just gonna be honest with you. We're gonna get this little guy. Someone take my fucking sharpshooting privileges away. Fucking arc raiders. I'm a baller at arc raiders, but no, I can't even hit a bunny with a rock. I'm gonna die soon though. Go find a not windy area to put this down in. I don't fucking freeze it though. There. Sure. I am dying from freezing to death. at the moment, so we're gonna try not to do that.
Come on.
Yeah. It takes so long to make fire in this game, I can eat a cookie.
Well, thank goodness for that.
No kidding. Nom. Did we pick up a can? We did not. So I can't even make water.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Take a torch. Oh, we do have a recycle can. Okay. Never mind. I just wasted a lot of time.
My stomach
We're
feels
gonna
like an
mix
empty pit.
This is gonna go out soon, so. I'm gonna drink this first. Extinguish this. Inventory. No. Don't step on the fire, Mackenzie. Aha, found the hide button. Alright, we're gonna make a little more while I prepare some rose hips. We're gonna make enough to, Oh yeah, I'm getting some fire. We're gonna make enough to fuck off. So we shouldn't have any more dehydration issues. Pick up our can.
Anything right about now.
Alright, let's pick some cattails and find a place to sleep. Really? Stupid bunnies. I'll be back for you. Where are my cattails? There used to be a lot more that spawned over here. Did they remove the cattails in excess? They might have. I didn't do a lot of editing for this mode, so that's kind of weird that they would do that. I know I picked the normal version.
Someone's been here recently.
No kidding.
Could it have been Astrid?
Yeah. No kidding. Ah! No! What the fuck? Why let me click it? You little bitch. These little fucks. Haha! Look away, guys! The pretty buddy is gone. Goodbye. I am the bunny hunter. No one can stoppeth me.
I could eat anything right now.
Yeah, I figured. buy 2 rabbits for the price of 1. Mine. I'll be skinning you alive later. There was a time where I got really cringe, right? Killing those fucking things. Yeah, it takes a second for me to figure out how to do it again every once in a while. I don't know, it looks like this way, Mackenzie. You can walk around this. As you can see, there's a fucking wolf.
Is that a wolf? I better keep my distance.
It's busy, but and this one's scripted, but they're fucking annoying. That's why you have the flare gun. That's the purpose of the flare gun. That's why it's the best thing you could ever physically have, because everything else you can solve. The flare gun, no. You need the flare gun. I'm actually gonna show you how to do something.
Looks like some kind of radio tower.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna
Must
go,
be
I guess.
closer to civilization than I thought.
Hoppers! Yes, there's plenty of them, and they want you dead. These are climbing areas that's safer to climb down, but this is why I call myself a goat in several of my previous streams. You guys will not see them because they are privated, but it's because I just walked off the edge of that. And now there's even bigger places I've walked off of, and I just basically teabag the side of the mountain. Or these little edges. And most of the time I don't break my neck. There is a distinct lack of cattail stalks. This is awkward. I cannot believe they reduced the quantity of these in the early game. This is like my main source of food for like most of the game, is cattail stalks. They have as Grace Still Plays has mentioned on multiple occasions, to weight to calorie ratio for these fuckers is very worth it. It's borderline peanut butter. The only problem is they only give you a couple calories. You have to carry a lot of them. But as I mentioned, weight to calorie ratio. Anyway, you can subsist off like private sounds sus. No, I cleaned up my channel of most of my live streams. To rebrand. Not really rebrand, but to clean up the brand a little bit. So it's all nice and branded and everything, and it's not all as rough. I mean, of course, we had a rough start to stream today, but you know, rougher. Besides, there were some people who were on the channel before that will not be returning because of their own stuff that's going on with them. Whether it's because of drama with them in their lives, and I do not approve of what's going on with one of them. They are in the middle of one of them is in the middle of a scandal that resulted in their social medias getting rightfully banned.
My life.
And to be entirely honest, I don't want to associate with that, and therefore I don't want to have it on my stream. So obviously those would be privated, but then there's also some people I don't associate with much anymore. I've streamed with, and then it's just rough streams here and there. Just to control the image, I suppose. Nice little fresh start. It's a good reason? Yeah. The reason why he's in hot water, they're in hot water, is enough for me to want to shoot a guy, you know? People would not feel bad, harming someone who does the kind of things that person does, or is being accused of doing, or liking. And who's lucky? I won't say their name. Fucking lucky. It's not my drama to get in the middle of. I got banned. They got banned. What more am I supposed to do?
Come on. Come on. That did it.
Anyway, no longer association with them means I had to take down a lot of videos. And that just made it easier to... No, it's not a significant other. My significant other is at work right now. It is not him. No, it's someone who lived in the same state as him, though. I guess that's giving too much information, but that information is not publicly available. It's just the person who knows what I'm talking about if they come to this stream. You know who you are. And I tried to help you. Misguidedly tried to help you because you were friends. And tried to steer you away from this shit. But you decided to go down that path. And no, we're not friends anymore. You can deal with that shit on your own. The last shit I'll do as his friend is not say who he is. Don't worry, he got punishment, so... He got punished for what he did, so it's not my business. It's also very well aware what he did to his audience, so nothing I can do getting involved would be... Name dropping his ass wouldn't really do anything, except for cause me to get into drama. It's also, some friends I don't hang out with anymore. And I don't vibe with, and I didn't really like the humor at the time, and I also was not very confident in a lot of the older videos. So when I spoke, I had issues, like, articulating myself without a lot of, like, really big jumbles of words. I'd be trying to say something and not be able to get it out. The only reason I'm pausing while I'm playing this game is a mix between eating food and the cutscenes intermittently. Or, you know, me playing the game. My meds are not active, so you're getting half-medicated ad. Not a good look. Alright. What we're trying to do right now is stretch this food so I can regain condition enough so I don't get one-tapped by a wolf or anything. I'll just eat this and should be enough to sleep. It has journal entries. Okay. Cool. Why did it have you select it? When I click it, it should select. I wish I had one of those quick clear button thingies. Because I know all this stuff already. I really wish there was a bed here. There isn't in this one. I just forgot. Let's cook some stuff and then dip out, I guess. The bed is in the other one. That's why I stayed there for a day before. We're gonna cook some water
Food.
here while I skin a rabbit. We'll do this. Minutes. It was all bad. An ex-friend of mine had to call his wife from jail after a Dateline thing that he did. It's somewhere on around the same lines too. That's the worst part about it. That's not far off. Though there was no victim, just related activities. It's imagine like the like adjacent attraction without any victims, but you like it's so fucking creepy, right? Falling under a subgenre of degenerate human beings, and that makes me uncomfortable, but was forgivable until some shit got uploaded onto said person's accounts that was bannable. It was also no victims in that content, but it's just the content you're liking is downright despicable and does not bode well for what you do in private. Like, there is a correlation there that people who like that shit will deny, but you can't deny that it's one, illegal, and two, then it'll get you banned. And I warned the fucker to stop posting that shit, and I warned him that the stuff is fucking creepy, and what he didn't do? Stop posting that shit. In fact, he posted on his stuff that, fuck the antis, fuck Twitter, I'm gonna post whatever I want. I don't care, I'm not gonna specify ages or anything. And then he posted it, and then he got banned. The reason why you had to deal with the antis is because what you're doing is fucking creepy. Shocker. I really hope he hears that. There's just something vindicating. I'm really upset about this, by the way. I put a lot of effort into trying to get him to stop. I don't know. Yeah, he's fucking stupid. I think he was going through some fucking mental breakdown at the time. But still no excuse for how he was behaving. Or what he did. I can't give any more information than I just did without just basically telling you who it is. So, we're gonna stop there in terms of that. But, I'm currently doing food managing as you're watching me do it. Trying to properly... How much time do I have left on this fire? Yeah. Trying to, like, process these rabbits for all their parts. And not lose anything. Because, like, their hides are really useful for making a pair of gloves later.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay, so we're gonna cook this meat. Hey, I did my best, to the full extent of which a friend could do, and then we stopped being friends over it. It is what it is. You be creepy, I guess, rabbit jerky. I wish it would let us make that. That would be funny. There's a whole new cooking system they added. Let's do this. Alright, that should have us sorted for a bit. We're going to mix a little more water while I'm sitting here, just because I can while I do a craft, which means I'm going to make as many of these as I can. It's gonna take 45 minutes, should be enough. We'll just add a little fuel here. Oh. We're gonna make some tea. This is a painkiller. It also gives calories, so we're gonna make a lot of it for now. Right, we have actually some water.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Yeah. Mackenzie, you're not even in the red. You're just being a big baby. So there's a perk you can get. I wouldn't call it a perk. It's a buff a bonus you can get if you do, you're well fed. It's called well fed. That if you like continuously stay above like the red, as in like the X out, like your hunger never hits 0. And we're trying for that, which means I never need. If he ever gets hungry, I'm kind of like huge shit. So we're gonna make these bandages real quick. I fucked my in-game sleep schedule, which is not good. So that's gonna be fun to fix later, but... Alright. I have that. Okay, I have my thing for that. Alright, so we're gonna fuck off to the radio tower now. If I had coffee, we'd have less of a problem there. I don't know why I brought up that drama, but rebranding, yay. This game gives me the same vibes as like the summit of Mount Everest.
A town.
You know.
Maybe I can find help there. I could eat anything. Whoa. Someone's just sitting here. Frozen. What the hell?
The survival, yeah. There's a whole warning at the start of the game where they say, don't use this information for, real survival, it'll get you killed, and I raise you this. But that's good survival advice. The rest of this, not so much, but that part, not bad. I mean, of course, there's better options. The scenery looks beautiful. Oh, yeah. It's a gorgeous game. Me ignoring the climbing area. I'm gonna break my ankles, by the way. If you see my, food get into the red, let me know. I'm reading chat.
Look. Smoke from that chimney.
How aesthetic, like, even the smoke
That
is.
means someone's home.
Like, there's no shortage of beautiful screenshots in this game. Nice. I just took one. There's a few things that you can use, but it's more if you have the knowledge and yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Anyone out there?
Scream into the wilderness for the wolves to find you, Mackenzie. Are you stupid? I think he's stupid. Where's that axe? Yes.
What happened here?
I don't know. You've seen a dead man's corpse and you're just... Oh. Well, what happened here? Okay, Mackenzie. You want to pet the puppers? The puppers doesn't want you to pet it, so... We're gonna try not to. Sorry. I mean, I often can't resist the urge, but when they growl at you that aggressively, sometimes you're just
This
like,
whole area
it's not
looks
worth
like it's been abandoned for a while.
Yeah, they're very cute, though. I can't rob the bitch. Okay. Then we're gonna get a whole chance to loot this entire area. When I play the game, it's this area and like... the lake? Mystery Lake? Mystery Lake? I think I'm mixing up two fucking franchises. The other fucking lake area. Something lake. That's more fun. Alright, the chips come back
Hello?
out.
Anybody here?
Bullet holes. Delicious. I don't have a flashlight. But I know it's here. This is the kitchen.
Hey,
Crystal.
hey, wake up.
Boop.
Oh, wait! Hold your fire!
Get back.
Okay. Just take it easy.
Oh yeah, walk up to the lady with the
Why
rifle
are
and
you
poke her.
here?
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Outsider.
What?
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider. I don't recognize your voice.
And you haven't left like the others. So, must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
My plane
Mark.
crashed in the mountains nearby. I'm looking for someone who crashed with me. A friend. She might be injured.
I haven't seen her.
Listen, could you maybe point that gun someplace else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you? Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing. You'll see how good a shot I am.
I don't think you have to be good enough shot at this distance. Okay?
I don't doubt it.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
What do you mean? You just crashed this plane in the mountains. Very big focus on the gun. I don't care. Who are you?
Name's Mackenzie, by the way.
She does look
And you
blind,
are?
and even if she didn't, she has
I
a
had a
big
name
thick cloth
once.
around her eyes, so...
But for years, the townsfolk have called me Grey Mother. A name takes on its own life. Such that at one point, the name becomes the thing it belongs to. Then the old names fade. Can only be remembered by the young and the true.
Very cryptic.
So, I should call you...
You should call me Grey Mother also.
I want to avoid everything that they want me to click.
Where are we?
I gotta be difficult. For your guys' sake.
A forgotten town, deep in the mountains. You're far from home.
But, where are we on Great Bear? My plane came down in a storm, and my compass
You
was
said
acting
before
funny.
you came down in Great Bear.
I've lived here all my life. Not much use for the outside world.
No, I'm sorry,
Nothing is
chips.
the last of the old mountain towns. Now, it's almost impossible to get to. Or get out of. Only people left here are either too poor or too proud to leave.
Which are you?
I have what I need. At least I did before the bad men came. Now I'm...
Are you
much
80 or are you
enough
8?
to get through the winter.
I need to find my friend, but I'll do what I can to help.
My mind is fuzzy.
Did anyone ask?
Some things come through so sharp, others like a dream. Let me think.
Didn't ask.
Let me rest. Maybe I can pull some memories out of the fog. Maybe I can find something that could help you find your friend.
The bad man took my chicky nuggets. My chicky nuggies? No, they don't take my chicken nuggets! I'm gonna go check my freezer to see my chicken nuggies are still there. And if they got eaten by a big man, a big character select screen, I'm gonna assume that the bad man came and took my chicky nuggies too.
The town
If you
seems
get
so
the reference, you
quiet.
get the reference.
Does anyone still live here?
That was totally not a racist joke.
Not many. After the earthquakes,
I'm gonna get canceled for that one.
after last night.
Don't worry, don't worry. The guy in question,
Where did everyone
he's
go?
okay with it. He's okay with it.
That I cannot say. All I know is that I heard screams and could smell smoke for most of the night.
I swear to God, if it makes me keep pressing gun.
You mentioned smelling smoke?
Someone came in. One of the townsfolk. Tried to convince me to leave. They said there were houses burning in the town. They said people were scared and were leaving for the coast. On foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come.
Sure, well.
They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I have my Lily.
Lily?
Never mind.
Alright, I only have the gun to choose now.
Sitting here with a rifle in your hand. You expecting trouble?
Trouble. Trouble found me.
You mean the storm?
I don't think a rifle's gonna
The
fight
bad man.
the storm, man.
The bad man came.
Yeah,
Took my things.
no sled dogs.
Tried to take my house.
Raw dog in life.
They thought they were safe. Because Grey Mother can't see. They were wrong.
You're gonna find that these
Who are
bad
the bad
men
men?
are not
The man
so
they passed through town. The night of the storm.
easy to
The night of the lights.
figure out. It's a weird
I'm
lore
looking for
thing.
my friend. She crashed with me when my plane came down in the mountains. Do you think she could have come through and been caught by these bad men?
I can't say for sure. Is your friend a survivor?
Yes. She is.
He saw them mommy thick thighs and said, yes,
And
that
that
bitch
is
can
all.
survive the wolves in the tundra.
The bad men. Did they
Conspiracy.
try to hurt you?
Everyone thinks being old means you're
I
weak.
think she won the
They
game show for
underestimated Grey Mother.
answering in the least direct
Yes, they
way
did.
physically possible.
Okay. Well, any idea how I can get out of this town? I need to find help.
Oh, you do? Oh.
The
I couldn't
quake
imagine
closed
why.
down most of the roads in and out of town. That was years ago. Blizzard just swept through town after the power went out. As for help, you won't find any out there. You're on your own. We both are.
Well, I thought that means you're on your own, because, like, I mean, I'm on my own, but you got me now, so I'm kind of obligated to help you, because otherwise I'm a shit person, you know?
I crashed without much food or gear myself. And if these bad men cleaned you out, we're gonna need to find some food and fuel, or neither of us is gonna make it through the next few days. You have
Okay,
any
then.
idea where we could find some supplies?
The bad man took everything. And the others in town who would have helped me are gone. The ones left will have their own worries. It's up to you, outsider.
And I don't have my own
I'll
worries,
do what
woman.
I can, but I'll need your help. There must be someone.
She's that
who can
daredevil
get
sense. I
food,
mean,
fuel.
she's the one who wanted to come up here.
What about your friend? Aren't you in a hurry to find her?
Yes, I am. And I'll be looking for signs of her. But there's a lot of ground to cover. And without gear, I won't make it.
At least a practical fucking
So while I'm looking
answer.
for supplies, you see what you can remember about the night of the lights.
That
And if she
sounds-
might have passed through town.
The way you said that sounds very menacing.
That way, maybe we can help each other.
Mackenzie, why do you gotta be the most menacing
Outsider.
motherfucker?
Grey Mother can't promise she can unlock the secrets in the dark cupboards of her mind. But she'll try.
So why is an old lady referring to herself in third person? 'Cause I know I do this as a joke, but I don't think she's joking. Also,
calling me a
world's
mainlander.
longest
Why?
dialogue
It's what you
in a
want,
survival game.
isn't it?
Eh,
From the mainland.
There's not a
An
single
outsider.
inch of dialogue in the
You don't
survival
really
version of this
belong
game.
there, do
Because
you?
there's no one, well, there is someone now,
Okay,
but
but you sound bitter about it.
there's very little
We
people to talk
lost
to.
everything in the collapse. People didn't realize how dependent we'd become. Some were fine with it. Others didn't want the scraps from your table. Created deep rifts in families, communities, scars that never healed. The mainland had become our lifeline, and it was suddenly cut. And so, we suffered.
I guess I don't know much about that history.
I'm not surprised. You mainlanders have always been focused on your own story. Only interested in Great Bear when it had something to give you. If you can't cut it down or dig it out of the ground, what use is it to you?
I mean, I guess it's that old lady opinion kind of thing where you blame everyone in an area who has happened to be existed in a region for the choices of the leaders and the corporations. Kind of dumb. At least as a world, we've kind of outgrown that. You've noticed. Or maybe I'm just in a bubble where people I know have outgrown it, but... to a degree where we're just looking out around everything and we're like, what the fuck? We can all universally together look at what's going on in the world right now, and people even in that specific country I'm referring to are just looking at it like, what the fuck? I don't know. It reminds me of that.
The power seems out all over town.
Not my fault.
The power's always been spotty here, since the quakes. No money to fix the broken stuff left behind.
She seems very better.
And nobody from the mainland
You voted for
seemed to
zombies?
care enough to do anything about it.
I think everyone voted for zombies.
I'm sure someone will come and fix it.
Very helpful, Mackenzie.
Nobody's coming to save Milton.
How can you be so sure?
I've learned to hear the difference between something quiet and something abandoned. This goes deeper than just a stillness. It feels like the moments before the world goes to sleep.
I don't think you ever experienced
We're
that,
just the
sweetheart.
last ones left awake to notice it.
I feel like this is... There's a word for it. I don't know if it's god modding. It's definitely not god mod. Is it god modding? This bitch is god modding.
What really happened here? Seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry.
Ah yes, the number one reason
I
for me to
panicked.
be hungry is the power
Started
going
to
out.
talk
Because I'm going to
crazy.
eat electricity.
Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, a scarf with birds on it. Possibly injured.
Asking the lady who can't see.
There was an outsider woman.
What?
I heard her pass through. She wasn't
For a
alone.
person with a physical description?
There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices and I
She just told you the bad
couldn't
man.
get them back.
Have you ever been exhausted
Before,
simply
you
by
mentioned hearing
cutscenes?
voices.
That's
Do you
Wintermute's
remember what you
starter.
heard?
Memories are gray, misty. I'm trying to remember.
You know
It
how
was
long we've been here? An
windy.
hour and a half. An
Believe
hour
it
and a
was
half
already
of
waking
a
up.
fucking long ass cutscene.
But I heard yelling. A scream.
Was it a woman's voice?
Would I recommend playing this game
I'm
still?
not sure.
Yes.
The voices were thin, far. The blizzard was waking up. Soon there was only wind and darkness. I
Lady-
don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
Hyperdimension has ungodly cutscenes. I've never played that, but I can only imagine. Alright, I'm finally free! She describes things like this is a fantasy novel. A winter fantasy novel. And how I know that is because that's how I describe shit. I love this game. I feel like the things that I love reflect the things that I write, because I write the stuff and then I find a game and it's like, I like that! It's like the things that I write. You see Terry in my book, and then I turn around and I'm like, ooh, blonde guy with wings. Look, it's Hawks in MHA. I like that. He's pretty. Oh my god. Someone fucking lobotomized me. Can I please? Lady, are you okay? I couldn't see shit, so. You go pilfer your fridge, woman. Thank you for the pot. I needed that. Alright. Let me search her freezer. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna actually have to fill her fridge. It used to be a lot more than this. What? Cool. What am I missing? Maybe... Oh, by the way, here's a little journal area. That's hilarious. 10-minute dialogue scene, that's fucking hilarious. Which part is fucking hilarious? Me pilfering her fridge? Anyway. I don't know what this notification thing is. Select. 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 I don't know what it wants me to pick. It's probably broken. That happens. Alright. We have our infinity stove over here. There's a handful of searchable cupboards where you can put stuff over here, and there's stuff you can't touch in her house. For the most part, all the stuff that's on the ground, you usually can. You actually usually can search, but for here, you really can't. So I'm gonna go look through all these containers and pick up all the shit in her house that we can. And then I'm gonna have my character go to sleep. By the way, this is drinking water. We are gonna drink out of her toilet. We don't have to clean that up. Anyway, we're gonna go through her shit real quick. Oh, I got stuck again. Oh, fuck. This is awkward. Well, fuck. Oh. There's no jumping in this game, so I've kind of stuck myself over here. Fall New Vegas water, yeah. Hey, I'm unstuck. Woo. The end of this episode ends up with us getting that trunk, so look forward to that. The secret trunk. Anyway, we're gonna avoid that room because we just got stuck in it. But we're gonna take some naps. We're gonna do some nappy things after I eat a little bit. Because if I sleep while I'm hungry, I will lose my... I won't just lose condition, I will also lose my bonus that I'll get in about 2 days. Alright. It tells your calories. We're gonna do... I'll do about 7 hours. Then I'm gonna pause and make coffee, so we'll do our intermission. That I promised that I'd do in like 30 minutes and ended up doing an hour and a half. Lovely. I'm hungry. Now we gotta get our hands on some more food because I'm fucking poor. Okay. Fuck. I have ADHD. Fucking and that's not me just being facetious. I actually do have ADHD and my meds aren't working because I totally forgot to do this. We're gonna... So, these skins that we made earlier, you actually need to drop these on the floor inside of a house or house adjacent location, and the reason why is because they have to cure. And they only cure on the floor. I believe these will cure... Hold on, let me pick this up. This will cure in 3 days and this cures in 7. Oh, 5. Okay, they reduced it. So if we're here for more than 5 days, we get to bring these as crafting materials and we can just craft them. Alright, because I've said a while ago, but the doctor took my meds away. How'd they take your meds away? No, I need to know. I need to know. Why did they take your meds? What the fuck? That's like taking your wheelchair away. If you can't walk. Like, that feels like a crime. Bro, I can't get out of bed with that shit. I physically sit there and bed rot because I cannot make the decision to get out of bed and do anything. I was on them and they said I had no symptoms because I was taking them. What? I think you need to find yourself a new doctor because that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, that's the point of taking the fucking meds. Now, I know for realsies that you still have ADHD symptoms when you're on them. It's just certain ones get reduced so you're functional and you have to cope with the rest. I'm gonna be real with you right now. There's like zero reason why that makes sense. Your point of being on meds is literally just to make it so the symptoms go away. If they were working, why would they? What the hell? What the hell? This is unacceptable. Give me more context on that while I pause the game and save. Bruh. No, like, genuinely. See, I would describe this as more complicated than just, ooh, squirrel. But, yeah, I can see that. The bad thing about medication, there's a couple of things that are annoying about it, but the one thing about medications, this is not a deterrent for taking it. My life is significantly better with them. I can do a little bit more that I couldn't before. I'm disabled in other ways, but this has changed a bit of my quality of life and difficulty in certain things. The bad thing about the medication is that when it wears off at night, my symptoms come back about twice as worse. So I get more distractible, and I struggle. I also get really tired because they're stimulants, so they make you really tired when you crash. And I'm on a one that's long-acting, one of the chiller ones that's really long-acting, and my metabolism just destroys it by hour 8. It's gone. And I'm here on fumes and sleepy. That's not great. That's where we're at right now. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna make more coffee. And have a list. I'm starting at Gary. I could be in Walmart and I have a list and I'm staring at a Gary bottle. Fuck. I go into Walmart for like 3 things and I come out with an entire cart. Every single time. And I have a list. I say, I'm gonna get only these 3 things, but I forgot. I needed all this stuff. And I come out with a grocery bill and I'm like, this is why I'm not allowed to go to Walmart first anymore. I order my groceries now. Ah. My wallet is happy. I'll be back. I'm gonna take about 5 minutes intermission. We're gonna put you on the mid screen, and I hope you'll be here when we get back. I'm enjoying this conversation. Seriously. 5, maybe 8 minutes. We'll see. Where's my intermission? Yo, that is not the right intermission. Ito. Fuck. Be right back. There we go. That's the right one. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, you mean the test screen? And then the Technoblade screen? Yeah, that was for a while ago. It was for an anniversary stream. Yo. I'll be back. Well, my coffee's currently brewing. I just wanted to chat for a second. I just realized I'm actually still friends with that person on Steam, and how I know that is because their VTuber studio. They started playing it in ShareX. So they're probably streaming right now. I'm gonna look. I know that's incredibly fucking strange to be doing. Unless they got banned down there too. No, they're not streaming. What the fuck? Huh. What are they on VTuber Studio for? It's not stalking if I get notifications from my fucking Steam. We're friends on Steam still, and I'm just like getting spammed with notifications that open VTuber Studio. Open. Can you stop? We turn off notifications. I keep tabs on this, and the reason why I keep tabs on this is my significant other still vaguely associates with this person. Vaguely. Depends on what they're doing. And so I have this shit up. We have different opinions on his behavior. Significant other doesn't give a fuck. Is distant with him, but I'm more of a. If I met this guy in public, we would not be friends. You know? I've met this guy in person, by the way. We were really good friends, really old friends too, so it's really disappointing. That's why I'm friends on all this different shit. Where is it? I guess it's probably one of the reasons why I can't really bear myself to unfriend him. You know, I'll do it on my own time. Oh, okay, so ShareX is a video editor. Not video editor, it's a basically some kind of editing service, I guess. Like text and shit. I don't really know. I don't really know what this does. I don't know. I'm sure it's being used for something. I don't know. They told me about the reaction images. Okay, sounds like my coffee's done. They told me about the reactive thing I use. It's really sad. Also, I think they shit talk a lot. People in their community. Yeah, you probably would have never heard of them because I haven't seen their name. ShareX is a program, not a person. I'm not name dropping the person I'm referring to. Anyway, I'm gonna grab my coffee. It's sitting on my counter. I have had one drink Keurig. Kind of a Keurig. It's on. Okay. Ghost. Don't forget the creator and hot cocoa. It tastes great together. What? Creamer and hot cocoa. You know, it depends on the creamer. But I don't doubt that. Not you. Which one of you wants to hang out? I'll take the creature. I have two creatures. Right? I have two very lovely creatures. Also, if you heard me screaming earlier, that's actually really funny. You can hear that from across the house, but the opera noises, the ADHD uncontrolled. I now have a cat in my lap. He is chilling. He is not happy that I picked him up from his slumber, but he can chill. You're gonna sit here. You're gonna like it, Fluff. You can hear him wheezing, maybe. I don't know. Please don't hurt yourself when I turn you around. Hey. There you go. Here. You stay here. You don't have to pitch in the world. I knew it was a cat. What was a cat? Who I'm talking about? Or something making a noise? The children? Can you hear him wheezing? He doesn't seem like it. Did you think the opera noises were a cat? Do you hear him purr? Very cute. Oh. You said creature if I thought. Yes. Yes. The creature is the. You make little kitty pie. Let me see if I can turn off all the filters so you can hear him make right. I know this is a total sidetrack. Can you hear it now? Huh? Nice and cute. Just as God intended. Let me put the filters back on so you don't have to raw dog this audio. Hey, don't whip your tail at me. My ADHD and that purring is fucking adorable. Ah, yes. My ADHD getting sidetracked by a cute little kitty cat. He is the bane of my existence. I walk around and I'm like doing something and like I see the cat and he's being cute and I'm like I have to pick that up. And he purrs really loud. I took him to the doctor, right? About his wheezing. He had a whole moment like a couple days ago. That whole moment of issues with breathing cost me $350, but have pet insurance. Sucker Wheezy over here has been making funky noises while purring his entire life, but the wheezing and what he was doing the other day was fucking new. And so he ended up costing me a bag. They're okay now. They had to get a steroid shot. They were like abdominal breathing. This cat, Dia, he was abdominally breathing, which means he's like using his stomach muscles to breathe instead of his chest. Because he was struggling. Well, apparently he has asthma. I had to get an x-ray for him. But he makes this cute noise when he purrs, and it's like chirping. And I've seen a cat on TikTok that's like that before. I was like, wait a second, I have a cat like that. And that cat, just because of the chirping, got like hella views. I'm like, I can moderate you, and proceeded not. I can monetize you, and I proceeded not to do that. I can downright copy the damn like layout of it and everything. Didn't. Alright, we're gonna look at the nearby houses. I think you guys can see what I'm doing. Right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, poor Fluffers. He's apparently had asthma for maybe a year and a half, maybe less. Started noticing issues, I guess, where he started wheezing like aggressively a little while ago. He made the noise when he like sleeps with like snoring, but it was never asthma before, I guess, and that's why he never had those like asthma attacks. Now it's asthma, and it's probably because he had like the noise he was making. We were told is because of a thing in his throat. So cat feet pics. You know, if you would sit still for it, you know, this one actually might. Maybe. Hold on. Let me show you his toe beans. Hold on. Little toe beans. Little toe beans. I'm gonna put it on screen. He is not amused, by the way, of me doing this. He is. Oh, you guys, this is a new form of funny. You'll get your feet pics. I won't even sell them. These ones are for free. Let me download them off my Facebook. I just took them and I sent them via Messenger. We don't have no Apple Cloud up in this house. I'm gonna pause the game so I don't spend forever. Copy. Toe beans of the annoyed cat. Let me add a source. He's only happy with me, right? If I pet his face. And if I stop petting his face, he's annoyed. Add source. Paste. Okay, you can't paste these. Got it. But let me download it then. Save. Save. He got the little toe beans. So cute. ADHD could never. Uh-oh. I can't find picture. Where had it been downloaded? I am confused. Huh? I actually have to find out where the fuck this downloaded. It's not showing me the picture. Where's the cat? Huh? 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 I'm confused now. I don't know where I put it. This is a predicament to be in of all time. It's a JPEG. It's saved to that. It should be the first on the page. What the fuck? Where's my JPEG? The JPEG. Huh? Emotes. It's even on the icon. I'm so confused now. I don't know how do I navigate my thing? I lost what I'm looking for. Group by. Sort by type. Where's my JPEG? No, that's the opposite. Guys, no one should give me a computer, okay? What? There's no JPEG files in here. Okay, plan B. We're gonna do something different. Control B? No. Okay. Host to the coffee cult. I would, but then no one gets the context. Yeah, a context, the picture. Yum 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 yum. Add source. New. Nope. You know, this is one of those things where the ADHD it becomes a problem. But we have a while, so I don't. Let me just see if I can fix this though. This is actually driving me insane. Why is image no likey my JPEG? Eh? Why the JPEG no friend? Why JPEG not friend? .png. I wonder if that fixes it. It did! Yay. And look at the toe beans! Look at them toe beans. Cause the bad man. Look at him. Ignore his face. He scratched the fuck out of himself. Look at the toe beans. He's not happy when I took this picture. We're just gonna put him in the corner here. He's looking at you suspiciously. I'm gonna just resize this. Yes. Delicious Toby. So apparently, I have to rename this as .png for it to even save in a usable format. We're gonna put the other image up because why not? Because it's cute. No, you're staying. You're gonna stay exactly where you're at. You're gonna be happy about it, you know? He says no, he doesn't want to. I don't care if you don't want to, bitch. You're staying. Let me get your toes. Look at his toes. Look at his toes. Okay, now he's grooming himself. Yes. I might have broken my entire setup. Hold on. We're gonna do this a different way. Hold on. Transform. Hit discrete. There we go. Do what specifically? Yeah. So cute. You have to do what specifically? Sorry. The toes. Your feet pictures. Who's a good kitty? Who's a good boy? Do you really want to go though? Here you go. You can you can be free. Be free, children. I have two of them. That one's the wheezy one. The other one is also chronically ill. Have pet insurance. Get pet insurance. I don't care how it costs you $500 a year. You know what also costs more expensive? The $800 in vet bills I have just for the one fuck because he has chronic eye issues. Yes. I don't know why Facebook Messenger doesn't do shit. I have one more thing to show you before we continue. If you would like to see my cool stuff that I have. Me. Before I forget. I think this is the new one. Let me see when this is. Properties. This was moved. Yes. Open. No, it's okay, so that's not the full version. We're gonna do that. We're gonna delete that. Yes. Let me get the new version of it. Evil laughter. You guys are gonna love this. All right. Believe in the power stuff? That's an interesting phrase. What do you mean by that? I need to have like a easy key for this. Nope. Here's the GIF. This is what I was animating the other day. There's a lot of frames in this animation. Oh. Yeah, fuck. I'm uncertain what you mean, though. What's the joke? I don't get it. If anyone you guys who are on the stream don't know anything about me, I am an animator, artist, person, and these are for my... He can animate amazingly. Yes, I can indeed. I have very little animation experience. I'm gonna be honest. I've animated my entire life maybe 6 things in any significant capacity, and most of it's animatics. After that. But I have a thing where I remember things I think are cool, and the things I think are cool about them are the nerd shit, like the frame timing and what it looks like in my head. So, you get this. I don't actually pull up the animation references. I probably should. There'd be a lot less problems, and special effects would actually look good, but yes, I can animate. I am an illustrator and an animator, and I make manhwa and I write books. I have all the things that I do, but for this specific book series, this is from that specific book series, and I'm going to be working on animatics for it slowly over time. But I just wanted to show you guys a really cool thing that I did and I'm really proud of, and I think I really am proud of the flappy wing thing. Oh my god, I'm so proud of this. I'm just letting it repeat several dozens of times because it's just so fucking beautiful. These animations can never be finished, and the special effects for the explosion that happens are not in this because I need color. But this is done in Procreate, so I can't do it. There's no real easy way to animate on iPad. Mirroring the screen does not result in anything good. So I'm kind of stuck here at this quality unless I can get like a screen tablet. My hand does not support non-screen tablets anymore. Alright, let's get back to the game. You know, the thing we came here for. There were 2 items that it wanted me to delete. Let me just... Yes, remove the media file. I'd keep it up because I have an ego, but... You know, we have a game to go watch you play, you know? Anyone new to the party, you should like the video. I teaching myself how to sculpt and nomad sculpt. Ah, fuck yeah. Self-learning. Peak. Always do that. That's how you get good at anything. Honestly. I don't think there's a better way. Passion. I'm looking, you should post that stuff into the Coffee Cult group chat. If you get the chance. It's hard, yeah. I can imagine.
That'll come in handy.
My confidence took a nosedive, but for a little while I was, looking at stuff to go to school, and one of the classes I'd have to take for the relatively useless degree I was gonna go for. Probably, like, still. Depends on how I'm feeling then. Is 3D sculpting, and I realized I don't want to learn how to 3D sculpt. Because I can animate 2D fine. Though, will I get any job opportunities for that? Outside of being a content creator? Absolutely not. The government will pay for me to get a 2-year degree. They'll pay me a certain amount of money every year to put towards my degree that I can use to get a degree. And that means I can do something relatively cheaply if I want. Also, RNG is treating me well, I guess. Peaches.
I better take this food.
Rancid. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. The degree I want to get is relatively useless. It's only for my own actual learning, but it's like the only career path I've got a chance to get. I have a couple problems that have resulted in me becoming disabled, physical and mental. ADHD is just the tip of the iceberg. It's just the most annoying part about it. It's like, you know how you could get better if you could do a bunch of stuff, but you can't do the bunch of stuff? That's the ADHD. And even then, it's still hard to do stuff. When treated. I can't. It's somehow how it always turns out looking like a specific part of the female body. I was trying to make a school mess. I need more context to that. Did you send it in the coffee cup? I don't see it. I'm concerned. Loving the cold though. Inside the next house. Basically, am I okay? You'd have to censor. Okay. Rip. I have DM, so you can DM it to me. You have me on friends list, I think. You're welcome to do that. And then am I physically okay? In a way, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die, I promise that. Semi-promise that. My doctors might kill me, but I'm not going to die.
I leave something
I'm
behind.
fairly certain. I have a condition called POTS. I got a positive test for it tilt table wise, so that's what I have. If I don't have an answer there. Unfortunately, POTS isn't really one of those conditions that really has a cure, and it results in some issues with my heart deciding it wants to have a stroke anytime I stand. So I get really sick when I stand and sit down really fast, like repeatedly, or stand for too long, and so physically I'm kind of just when it comes to physical activity, it's just not sustainable for me, and I'm on some meds. We're starting to titrate up to try and address some of the discomfort to make it a little easier to walk around my house and everything, but it's not, you know, it's scary when you don't know what it is, but after you find out what it is, you're like, huh, oh, so I'm fine. Well, I'm not really fine. It's fucking my life up, but it's not gonna kill me unless I, you know, pass out and smack my face on the ground, which I don't. So, so you know how you know your body enough when you get the unconscious signals not to do shit, and then you listen to those signals, and you just adapt around your problems without noticing that you actually have problems? That's kind of, rather, I knew I had problems, but adapting around, noticing all the symptoms of the problems, and why your body is saying that, and because you're adapting to it, right? And you stop having these problems because you don't do the stuff that triggers them. Well, it shrinks your world, for starters, but that's kind of what has happened. It has kind of locked me into this life where I'm kind of stuck in my house. So I don't really faint, because I don't really do things that lead to me fainting. Because after I bend down and pick something up like 3 times, I'm done. I sit down. If I do it like any more activity without like
bank manager's house.
If I stand straight up and walk around without like something to lean on, bro, then I might pass out. But I know what my limitations are, and so for all this time, I've been doing stuff to accommodate it, to buy myself time, and then avoiding activity after that, and it's resulted in me not actually fainting, even though a lot of people thought faint. I feel like I'm going to, and that is about the place where I say, I gotta go sit down. But that creates a really massive disability where you can't do shit for very long without feeling like you're fucking dying. And that is a scary fucking feeling when you don't know what's going on, by the way.
I could use this.
When I was in, yeah, you want to have a seizure after stretching? That's a fucking mood and a half. Nah, it's not anything serious like that. It just really fucking hurts, and I get really exhausted really fast, and I get a headache. My fucking pulse goes to 180 sometimes from just fucking standing there. I bend over and stand up, I bend over and stand up, or I fucking, fuck, I'm leaning over too long. My pulse just, to kingdom come, it goes. And that's not good. Jesus. I'm just getting a bunch of paper in here. I'm over encumbered as hell. We're just gonna loot, like, systematically loot every building, and then if we over encumber, we're gonna go to the door of every building, and we're just gonna dump everything on the ground. Just right outside. Everything that we don't need, we're just gonna dump right outside the building. Why? Convenience. Because if I need something in the future, I'd rather know where it is, you know? And be able to, like, easily access it, you know? Empty that. Oh, okay, yeah, it's like that. Got it. $35. No, yeah, 35. I hate this fucking puzzle because it requires me to use my ears and be slow, and I'm lazy. Not actually lazy, but I'm like, I have no patience. 35, 13. Why is the number so far away? Yay! Be something useful in here. I fucking hate this save! Ah! I hate a combo locks. Yeah, I can never remember my fucking combo. I have a combo lock from high school and I have no idea where the fucking... what to do with it. Because, like, I don't remember the combination of it. Alright, we have a lot of water in our inventory right now. I'm gonna drop this.
Locked.
We're not gonna be able to do
Can't get in here
in
yet.
there for a bit, so. I'm gonna destroy this cardboard box over here. Where is it? Ah. There's nothing in it. Alright. We're gonna need a crowbar for one of those, and then... boop. What time of day is it? Oh, it's almost night. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're going to go to the entrance of this. There's supposed to be a note soon. Sledgehammer for Volt. Where's the note? No cash. No more cash. There's supposed to be a note. Somewhere. Ugh. Okay, well. Okay, I've been through his drawers. Right, we're gonna go outside and I'm gonna just find that note for starters, but also just dump my entire... aha, here it is. I'm gonna just dump my entire inventory here before I click up this note. We're going to drop this. Mostly the water. Has got to go. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna bring this with me. And the reason why I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna put it in grandmother's house. Same thing with this. I'm keeping that. Yeah, we're just gonna put all this shit in grandmother's house, actually. It's this close. Might as well. You heard the wolf, though? The fluffy?
It's dusk. The night can't be far behind.
Will she really take fucking... She would, too. She would. Transfer all. Please take that out of my inventory one. Pet the puppy. No, if I pet the puppy, it's not going to pet me back. I mean, it's going to pet me back. And its pet's a little bit more aggressive than I will pet it. It pets with its teeth. Alright. We're gonna cook this. This is the infinity stove. I don't ever have to put anything on it. But I got coffee earlier. Anyway. It's got 2 spots though, I think. Yep, only 2 spots. Alright, we're gonna shove some water in here. In reality, we only really need that much. If you ever, how do I say? If you put food into that pantry, you will not be able to get back. That is just how it works. Take that. We're going to make more tea. We're gonna make coffee. Oh, it's just teeth. Yeah, and I'm just made of flesh. Alright, I haven't actually been looking at these gloves or anything. We're gonna tear this. Okay. Coffee. Very nice. By the way, that coffee be doing magic because I have some more, this is like extending the use of my meds a little bit. The last embers of focus remain. Do I squeak? I am not a squeaky toy now. Unfortunately. We have a repair kit now, so we can try and repair it. Alright. So, we've made a couple cups of coffee. What do you want now, grandmother? She is accepting fucking Tinder. She accepted Tinder? I didn't find a bedroll, though. Did I? My brain is just evaporated. Oh. I don't know what it wants me to see in here. There must be something. Only the gods know, though. Alright, you're present cured. I'm getting sleepy. Oh, the venison was done this entire time. She accepts Tinder. You are... Someone put you in a fucking box and shake you. Jesus Christ. Kevin. No, she accepts this kind of Tinder, not your weird ass shit. We're just gonna give her all of this. I can find plenty of this. Alright. You want some of my sticks, woman? You may have many of my sticks. I do not need these sticks. There. Is she happy now? Aha! I filled her firework bin. Alright, now we gotta stock her fridge with food. And probably loot more ourselves. But first, we're gonna go upstairs because I need sleep. My character's gonna die if I... Not gonna die, but I'm gonna get too heavy. There's a shark that knows what a moose looks like. I feel like that would be at the aquarium. That's gotta be the place. Alrighty. Let's drinketh some of the heavy shit we have on us. I hate that I can't see, but I don't have a better light source than matches. Alright, what we currently have is... This is what I usually carry in terms of weight for water. I don't eat until I'm like less than an eighth. So we'll just float around the white area. Eat a little bit before bed. Keep up our weight thing. The reason why is because we can carry more weight out if we have well fed. Which is the buff I told you about earlier. The moose can swim in the ocean, but it knows but doesn't know what it tastes like. The shark or the ocean? I don't know a lot of meese who... I'm being funny by saying it. Yeah. I don't know a lot of meese that swim in the ocean. I'm gonna repair this. Because we have the time. The shark. I don't know if a shark knows what it tastes like, to be realistic with you. It does not seem like it would know. I think the moose is gonna win that. Hold on. Hold on. I think someone had the wrong number because I had a person call me from a number I don't recognize and said Sophia. And I'm like, you have the wrong number, woman. I am not a Sophia. My name is as far from Sophia as you can get. That is the most jump scare of a call I've ever received. It is 11 at night. People need to stop giving my phone number away to people. Yeah. Did it not repair? Did it fail to repair? The repair? Am I about to be very ingy? Yes, these repairs can fail, by the way. $11:32, huh? Nice. Alright. Sometimes it's worth repairing things. I know what generally we keep for a while. Not sure the extent for some of this stuff. Repairing these boots isn't really worth it. I know the sweater, these will probably stick around. Actions. I have 2 pairs of socks. Ah. Okay. We're to mend and maintain clothes. Huh. Cool. Oh, is that what it wanted me to see? No. I need to find out where that bedroll would be, though. Alright. Is there anything left that I can do? I'm gonna drink this. We're ready to go. We're on a trip. You'll last roll call on food. And then I'm gonna shove this venison in this fucking fridge because venison smells and wolves like the smell. So we're just gonna do that. And that'll be hers. There. Okay. 880 of the many calories we need to give her. Hunting is the easiest way.
All I could think about is food.
I'm in the garage, we don't see any raccoon. That is a strange call. Oh, Mackenzie. You can think about more than food. Hold on, I'm gonna try and fix something real quick on my radio. Okay, it's not gonna let me fix it. It's whatever. Here's the note that I forgot to show you. Official communication to members of the MCU. September 2012. Dear members, due to global economic realities that are well known to you, we are unfortunately unable to remain in operation. All banking services are hereby suspended until further notice. Management. Yep, that was during the collapse, I believe. If the timeline for Tudafoof is accurate. For Tudaf. I'm trying to say that funny. Marvel Comics Universe. Isn't it Marvel Cinematic Universe? I got a call once from Animal Control. I don't have a garage, Lamau. Yeah. That one's a good one, actually. That's some context I was missing. The post office. Find, harvest, and prepare some medical flora native to Great Bear Island. No kidding. I think I've done that already. 20. Is it just not gonna retroactively count that, or I can turn that set of gloves I just grabbed into leather, and I'm very happy to have grabbed them. Alright. Milton Post Office note. A scrap of paper found in Milton Post Office. Margaret, we have to stop accepting mail at Milton. We have no way of getting it back to the mainland, but we can't tell people that, or they'll know we've been holding on to it all this time. Find some excuse, whatever you can. Encourage people to use email or drone if they can afford it. I'll keep my eyes open for the mail van, but I don't hold out high hopes. I imagine Jack probably drove it into a tree again, somewhere way in the back 40. We're likely to never find it back. Damn, I should have stopped him from taking the truck while he was on the drink. I'll see what I can do to fix the situation. Hold tight. That's rough, buddy. I would just tell people that we ain't, I just tell people that the truck's broken down, so it's gonna take like 10 weeks to get back, the mail back up. What are they gonna do about it? Let's be honest, man. Say, yeah, the truck's broken down. Sucks to suck. You can enter the vehicle one side, get out the other. I've already been in this vehicle. Can I get in the backseat? Yes, but there's nothing in here. Sounds like a USPS conspiracy, I would imagine. There is battery in that. I don't have a need for it, but... You have been in here too. Yep. Mackenzie, don't be a little bitch. Don't cry about it. I like boys who cry, but I don't like old men who cry. Okay, I like old men who cry too. This is awkward. Damn fence. This does not apply to real life, by the way. I'm not a fucking sociopath. I just like sad boys in media, okay? When it gets real life, it really fucks with me, so we're just we're just not gonna let that reflect it. Yeah. Give me the things. Cough it up. There's nothing in here either. I'm pilfering their mailboxes. Ooh, a rifle cartridge. Why was there a rifle cartridge in a mailbox? Boy! You don't come and get your shit. Oh look, free real estate. If I had the time and the food, I'd take apart the cloth in here too. I probably should. At least 1 or 2 houses. Take apart all the cloth. And take it with me. Because I think, oh, there's some bullets for my gun. There's a bed I could sleep in. A book. Nothing super valuable under the bed. Curtain's getting teared down though. Because America. Fuck yeah. America. No curtains in there. Okay. This is the good shit. Gimme, gimme. Ah. This one. Another pop. There's a monster under the bed? Yeah, it's me! I'm the monster under the bed! I was the problem!
I better take this food.
This is the most empty kitchen ever. I can't open the microwave. Huh. This is the one microwave I have not been able to open.
I could eat a horse.
Damn! Someone help these people. Like, I know I'm not robbing them, but they're gone. But I know I'm pilfering their fucking fridge. But Jesus Christ, guys, come on. They need charity. I don't. They need like stuff from my pockets, not the other way around. Oh, nice. Take that. I'm a goblin. See, that's an offensive thing to call a demon. Just gonna be honest. I mean, a god. I'm. that's offensive. I'm fine. Alright, that's about it for that. Alright. I'm actually gonna go back to grandmother's house and drop off everything I just picked up. I'm gonna see if I can consolidate everything in the immediate vicinity in her house, and then everything else I'll just leave at the outside of the houses. If I can run back within like 30 seconds, I will put it in this house. You're not a short tiefling goblin. Consider me a filthy normie and explain what that means. I can't take some of it. I have to take all of it, huh? That's upsetting. We're gonna take that. Alright. We're gonna take it, and we're gonna put it on this fireplace. Alright. I don't know why it won't clear. Whatever, man. It's probably because it wants me to go there? I know it looks like it has higher stats, but it really doesn't. I know, I am aware it is a D&D reference, I just don't know the specific like, what you mean specifically by saying it. I don't know the lore behind that comparison. Oh, it reminds me of... Okay, I got you. Understandable, I see. Harvest. Give me your claw. Yeah, that is a little demon rat thing. I call it a rat. That's hilarious. Nah, I am the coffee god, and I totally am not from hell or anything. Hell is not actually a concept in the lore world, but might as well be. Little hellion. Little gremlin. That's what Kazi calls me. Little gremlin. Only Kazi. Only Kazi is allowed to call me that. Alright, we'll repair this and then we'll eat something. Alright, maybe we'll be able to handle the cold a little bit right now. Depends on how cold it is outside right now. Okay. Alright, I will leave those sitting there. Anything else we can drop? To reduce carry weight. Transfer. Not significant amount of anything, per se. I have a lot of rocks in my inventory for some reason. We're gonna put this in here. We'll address that. This is tinder. So is this. I don't need these. Okay. Look, I don't even need. This has a better chance. Alright, we'll just keep the cattail heads on us in terms of tinder, and then these matches. These books. Yeah, this seems all reasonable. Let's make sure that's everything, though. Alright, yeah. Let's repair this hat, though. I didn't want to because I thought I'd replace it soon, but that is not goblin. Apologies. Yeah. I'm a little gremlin. Oh, I'm sleepy. This is why I'm not allowed to have coffee, because like it makes me focused but tired. I have to look in this car. There's usually a wolf around the corner here. Yep, there it is. I saw it. I perceived this fact. You guys heard it here. I can see the future. Puppers. No, not the puppers. You wanna see if I can throw a rock at the puppers though? See if we can scare the puppers away further. Shit. Usually they scare from that. Shit. So I'm dying of bloodlust right now.
Need some first aid.
Yeah, no more telling me to pet the puppers. Got it? Yeah. So are we on the same page now? That dog has been beaten, has his ass been beaten though, so he's going to die. Because I slashed him. He wanted to play, and he played with my fucking neck. And now there's a hole in it. We played with the puppers. Okay, no more telling me to play with the puppers. How's my condition? Not great. I just lost a lot of health doing that. And I'm fairly certain he shredded my clothes. Yeah, my hat. He fucked my hat a bit. The good one, not the shit one. You want to be werewolf? Okay. Yeah, the puppers can be pretty from afar. No touching the puppers. The puppers, not happy. He did not like being played with, so we're gonna respect the boundaries of the puppers. Did I not open these before? I did not. I used to mark these by opening the damn hoods. Are the socks okay? I think the socks are okay. I bet, I can check. They looked like they were. Yes. Betrayal. Quick note scratched on the back of a scrap piece of paper. I left him like I promised I would, and I waited here like you asked. Where are you? It's getting too cold to sit here. Pick me up at the old PO when you can, and let's get out of here. If you don't pick me up by midnight, I'm out here on my own. Oh, then we're fine, yeah. Don't worry, the socks are good. This be World War II logic, right? Alright, let's pick up where we left off, back over here. Please don't be another bullet. A granola bar! Who needs a mail order pharmacy when you have a mail order food bank? Yeah. That's the key that we picked up earlier. Yes. A nice house. Sweet. Give me all your things. New location discovered. Milton House. By the way, this game is what I effectively and affectionately call looting simulator, mixed with wolves attacking you and eating your toes. That is the entire game, and I adore it, but Jesus Christ. So, the goal today is actually to see if we can get through at least halfway through the episode. So we're gonna loot as much food as we can, fill this bitch's fridge, and then we're gonna dip. Did I Nia? I actually don't remember if I did, but it wouldn't put it past me. Yeah. There you go. You'll get it only once. I mean, consciously, you'll only get it once. I might end up doing it without noticing. Alright, I got everything on here. Belly stove. I'm gonna be stealing your curtains in a bit. Ha! Good slitter. We all heard it, yes. I'm filling that bitch's pantry, and then that'll be probably the pin. I will open that. No, wait a second. Once I press E on all the things, or click on all the things. Technically, you can speedrun this a lot faster than I am, but do I look like the type to speedrun things? I am obsessive when it comes to looting. Ooh, a new sewing kit. Nice. More socks. Our socks before had gotten destroyed. Doesn't matter. I have more. But toilet water? Yes, but the toilet water. We all need the toilet water. I might have to sleep here tonight. Because of all this shit I'm breaking down. And we can go back to grandmother's house real quick. But I'm taking all the cloth with me. Yes. Yes. Mine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't see the can opener on the counter.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'm glad I found that. Num num num. Give me your curtain. There's probably like 30 cloth in my backpack now. I will never need cloth again. That is what this is. The goal of this is. Alright. Thank you for coming. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. I'm gonna be realistic with you. So have a good night, and I will keep these socks in good condition. Good night, man. This is where I get a lot more quiet from now on, because I don't got a friend to chit chat with. It's okay though. I'll just eat my cattail socks in silence. You as well. Indubitably. I'm gonna go eat my cattail socks and salt. Grey Mother! I have an inventory to unload at your abode. Please taketh my backpack. My feet are hurted. My feet hurted. Pretty please. She can have all the heavy shit. I don't want it. Yeah, I'll keep this though, because I don't have actually a lot of food. 1, 2. Oh, they let you take shit back out of it again. We're gonna... This is just overwhelmingly good. We're gonna harvest this. We're gonna read that note in a second that we got from over there. I'm sure it has like the combination for the safe on it. I'm willing to bet.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Really, Mackenzie? I don't think that's actually true. It takes a while to break this down, so we're just gonna go back to the fire. Alright, let's start. Yeah, 30 fucking cloth. I only really need to carry 10 on me, maybe less at any given time. For maintenance purposes. Let me see. I haven't had to build a fire in a while, so I don't need that tinder for now. I'll keep a little bit of the books, I think. I'm gonna put this in here for later. I need to repair my jacket, though. I just got this, I imagine. Yeah, I did. $38 minutes to repair, huh? I haven't failed to repair it all yet, I don't think. You want the wind-breaking layer to be the outer layer, so we're gonna take this off. There. 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 We're gonna take a nap. In this woman's kid's bed. How many hours can I get? Not enough. Alright, we're gonna eat or drink this. I'll sleep for 8 hours. Chia. Hey y'all, you're still here, here's your obligatory reminder to like, comment, and subscribe. My YouTuber shit be on point.
I could eat anything.
No kidding. I need more cattail stalks. That's what I need right now. I'm not very good at seeing when there's no light. If it wasn't obvious. Alright, we're gonna use our time now to prepare some stuff. Methinks. Yeah, that treatment didn't do anything because I'm not injured. No, I'm just preparing some rose hip. I'm just eating that for calories. That woman needs an infinity fire, huh? That should make the quest happy. Eh. Alright, here's the other thing. The bank vault code, 1930-08. Okay, thank you for the vault code, I guess. Now I can go see the bank vault. Let's go do that then.
I've been so hungry in my...
What is this? Fine. I need a match, I need a match. You're really gonna make me put it in? Really? 1930-08. Okay, so we go forward for this. $19. $30. Jesus Christ. I keep burning Mackenzie's hands. That just kills some time, I guess. Okay. Open all the storage vaults I can. Those with the keys on it, or keys floating around it, they are not worth it to me. I'll only do it for the story. The rest could just go fuck off because I don't have the time. Alright, bolt sorted. Alright, let's do the actual fucking quest. We'll be back in a second. We haven't finished the entire, we haven't finished the entire part, but we have made it, like, halfway through, I think. Have I been here before? I have not. Interesting. Alright. Let's see if we just rush through the rest of these houses real quick. Bring everything back to Grey Mother. And get a move
All
on.
I can think about is food.
Not a pet nose.
Could end up being useful.
Let me readjust myself in my chair. Well, Fed gives about I believe it, 11, a 10 or 11 bonus and weight capacity, so makes it easier to climb up, because you can't climb when you're over encumbered. At least not
Thank goodness.
certain ropes, so I need that because when we leave, we're gonna have to take a couple ropes, and I don't want to leave anything behind. At least I want to leave as little behind as possible. The more shit we can take, the better.
I might have to drop some gear.
Because I didn't ask what you wanted to do. Oh, there's the key for that. I will eventually. Shut up. I'm very tired right now. I haven't been up for long, so that's rough. We're not gonna spend a lot of time destroying all this until we need it, honestly. Me thinks I should just leave a bunch of this. I should just leave a bunch of this in the container and come back for it when I need to destroy everything. If I was being super anal, I'd literally just like break everything down like I usually do. Like I did that one house, but we're semi speeding through this. Picking up as much food as we can.
I can always use more food.
No coffee. Give me your fridge. Cool, cool. I'll get the water on the way out. You know, it's
I need to
worth
find
like
food.
looking at every nook and cranny because I'll show you that. Oh, forgot the water. Let me go grab that. I'd be so slow on my way back. Waddle. Probably 80 pounds right now. Oh, almost 90. Well, that might be it for me for a minute. I don't think I have any more energy. I think I would have fallen asleep. Alright, first things first. Raw meat ends up in the fridge. Same thing with the fucking heavy, old. Yeah. Let me see if I can get some campfire ceiling stuff down. And now I'm on that for a second. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's go from the start. Still too much. Huh. What am I carrying that is so heavy? Let's find out. A lot of paper and books. I'll keep that. I can start a short-lived fire now. She's half done with her food. Fuck it. This will be the end of the playthrough for today. Let me leave a note for myself. Okay, guys, that is for it for today, my G's. We will be signing off for today. I may be back tomorrow. I am uncertain of my details for when exactly. I'm going to attempt to get through Wintermute this week. They have about 8 days to try and kill off this, the 4 episodes. This is one of the shorter episodes, and I'm still taking my sweet fucking time, so we're gonna see how much we can do. This is a very short stream in comparison to what I'm probably gonna need to do. We have been here for 3 hours. So, without further ado, I'm going to sign off. I am very fucking tired. 5 hours is too much for me to be doing shit. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go lay down. See you later. Good night. And if you guys play Wintermute, enjoy your playthroughs. Have a good night. Oh, and wear your seatbelt. It's dangerous out there.